All right, we're live. We're live. It's a shit morning today. How is everybody? I don't know if you guys are still here. November rain, pound, Steph. Oh, Snoop, you're gonna drive me crazy. Good morning. Hey, Zero Filter Jules. Well, good afternoon to you. Hey, Nana. Okay, cool, Nana. Yeah, quite a weekend. Quite a fucking weekend. I hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. I know I was on Laura's panel, briefly over the weekend, but I didn't really get to talk directly to you guys. So I hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving. I did personally. Made my raviolis. So many people asked if I got my meat. Yes, I did. I woke up 7:00 in the morning. I woke up Thanksgiving morning. I just kind of like popped up, and first thing on my mind was like, oh my God, I gotta go get meat. So I called up Stop and Shop, and they were closed. And I was like, oh my God, I ruined Thanksgiving. Cause like I cooked my meatballs in my sauce. So if if it's not in there, the sauce ain't gonna taste the same. You know what I'm saying? Like the meat flavors the sauce. So I was like, oh my God, this is gonna turn out terrible. But I did end up getting it. So it was a good thing. And I also forgot eggs. I don't know how I did that. I went shopping the day before, and I was like, all over the place, getting everything. I felt good. I walked out of the store. I was like, yeah, I'm all fucking prepared and shit. Nope. Wasn't that prepared. So, hey, Hartley. Humpty Dumpty. How you doing? Long time no see. Hey, Ms. Lee. Carol C in the house. Oh, Leo wife, I like your picture. Like the new picture. It looks like Tracy. Oop. What? Did I just say that? Sorry. Oh shit. Hey Christine. So, hey Live and Learn. So, hey Steph. I said hi to you, but I figured you might have popped out before for a second there because I was watching something. This guy I follow on here who dude is like a monkey hoarder. He hoards monkeys. He's got like 5 monkeys at this point in time. And one of the monkeys just died, and he's like losing his shit. But this happens all the time. These monkey people, they get monkeys, and then like all of a sudden one of them will mysteriously die, and they're like, oh, we don't know what happened to it. And then like the next week they got a new baby monkey. So I don't know if he's really broken up about it, but he says that a dog killed it, but I don't know about that. It was a baby monkey, but still, dude, if you see what these monkeys go through, they fucking get dragged. I've seen monkeys. They have monkey kidnappers. Okay, so there's female monkeys in the group that don't have babies yet because they're either not old enough or whatever, or they're like reproductively challenged. I don't know, but they'll kidnap other monkeys' babies and they'll fucking torture them. They'll like drag them by their tails. I mean, I've seen these babies go through shit that you would never think an animal could live through. I've seen monkeys dragging them. Their heads are like bouncing off of rocks and shit, hitting like the rocks, and oh, it's crazy. And they live and they're fine. These monkeys, one of the craziest shit I've seen on here. I gotta see if I can find this video. I gotta show you guys this shit. It's pretty gross. There was this monkey that was like missing its whole fucking leg. Okay. But the skeleton was still there. And it was alive. It's sitting there eating with a skeleton leg sticking out. It's crazy. These things live through anything. No, Steph. He's in Cambodia, but he speaks English. He's one of the only channels that I watch that the guy actually speaks pretty good English. Dude, I gotta see if I can find this thing. Hold on a second. This fucking monkey skeleton. This shit is so fucked up. Let me see if I can find this. I know I saved it somewhere, as gross as that is, but I was astonished. Monkey skeleton. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find this. It was so gross, dude. Oh, this is one. Oh, God, it's fucking gross. Look at this shit. These monkeys could live through anything. All right, if you're squeamish, I'm telling you, just click off this for a minute. Because, dude, this isn't even bad. This is nothing. Hold on. Go, Snoop, go. Go outside. Hold on. Let me share the screen. This is nothing. This is nothing. Oh, it's so fucking gross. Hold on. Oh, I'm gonna fucking puke. Dude, that is straight up bones. And these things live. They live. Hold on. Look at that. Oh, it's fucking gross. And like the monkey's fine. It's living. He's like, yeah, my fucking skeleton's sticking out. But look at him. Hey, how you doing? He's just chilling. He's like, yeah, my foot's sticking out, my skeleton. Dude, they'll lose limbs in the wild and live. It'll just rot off and heal itself. Oh yeah, look at that. It's like fucking prime rib. Ugh. Oh. Look at this thing. Like, look at this thing. This isn't even the worst, dude, because I've seen worse than this. But oh, it's so gross. All right, I gotta turn this off before I throw up. Look at this shit. Oh my god. All right. Oh god. All right. So you guys just see that. So this guy's telling me that his monkey got killed by a dog. Okay. Okay, dude. Monkeys are like, I don't know, bro. They got like superpowers or something. These motherfuckers, I've seen them live through these wounds, like crazy shit. One of the monkeys had, dude, the skull was sticking out. It had gotten scalped somehow, and the skull was sticking out, and it's just living. It's fine with the skull. It's fucking crazy. Yeah, Nana, I would never want a pet monkey. I know one of the. I had her on here. She has a monkey. Her name's Lisa. I think her channel is called Baby. What is it? Lisa and Baby Monkey Sammy or something. I forgot the name of her channel, but I had her on here a couple months ago. And we were talking. I personally, I don't believe that they belong in houses with people. I mean, I don't know. I don't believe they belong in houses. They're highly social animals. They need their hierarchy. I mean, they can live within a family setting, and you become their troop. But I don't know. I just feel like they belong in the wild, It's just better for them. A lot of monkeys in captivity go crazy and have a lot of psychological problems. And it's just kind of sad. But anyway, kind of like the fucking people here. Kind of like the people here on YouTube that have some fucking psychological problems due to being in captivity. I don't know. From fucking COVID, maybe. I agree, best in their own habitat. I don't know. I just don't. Pandas are cute, Laura, but I love monkeys. They're so smart. No monkey chew for me with that sail to her foot. Dude, the other one was bad. I gotta see if I can find it. I'm not gonna look right now, but I'll see. Pandas are cute though, but I love monkeys. Anyway, so it was a crazy weekend, and I just have to say, I am fucking so over this shit. I really am. All of it. Like, I don't even know what to say anymore. I'm at a point right now where I just want you guys to know, if any of the people come in my chat and try to start shit, giving my mods full permission to just block them, because at this point in time, I can't anymore. I just can't. I don't want their names in here. I don't want to talk about them. I can't with this shit anymore. It's gone way too far. And Wendy's a fucking asshole, Capone. I can't even with her. And I'm just over it, man. I'm sick of the excuses. I'm sick of the fucking crazy psychotic behavior. I'm done. I'm fucking done. I asked to be left alone a month ago, and I think it's time people start respecting that. It's too much. I agree. It's gonna end where somebody gets extremely hurt. Humpty Dumpty. It's already heading in that direction. People are just losing their fucking minds over this bullshit, and it's getting old, and it's getting tired, and it's getting played out, and it's time to fucking move on with your life. All right, we're not friends, and you have to accept that and move the fuck on with your life. I can't fucking be stuck in this toxic bullshit cycle anymore. Because some people cannot move on with their lives, or because they're so bothered by things that were said, or I can't be stuck in this shit anymore. It's no good. It's not healthy for me. It's not healthy for the people in the chat. It's really, really getting bad. I thought I was making a good move for myself to get away from that kind of shit, and it ended up just getting worse. So, everything was escalating. And I was like, all right, time for me to step away because this shit is starting to get toxic. I step away and now it gets worse. That's not what the plan was. Fun fact, when someone asks to be left alone, walk away. Yeah. Ooh, Mandy, I'm jealous. I want to go see monkeys. No, Rhonda, it does. It sucks the life out of you. Like these people, dude, it was fucking Thanksgiving. Okay, let's go back to the day before Thanksgiving Eve, if you will. It's like, dude, you should be spending your time preparing for your family. These people, I don't know. Maybe they don't have families. Maybe they just don't care. I don't know. I'm like, I was running around all day trying to get things done for what I had to do for my fucking family. And I'm like, these people are just stuck. They're stuck in this fucking constant cycle of hatred and anger. And I just can't fucking imagine it all day, every day, night and day. And I'm like, I'm not letting these fucking people ruin my weekend, man, with my time with my family. They're not doing it. It's just not happening. I don't know how these creators cope. Subs can't keep up. It's very distressing. You know what, Humpty Dumpty, maybe it's a good thing. What is my pick for real? Is it the Grinch? Yeah, it's the Grinch. It's a vortex of hatred. I'm looking at like certain people, and I don't want to say their fucking names, but I'm like, why is this person that so mad at me? Like, I never fucking had a relationship with this person. I've never had really like any deep private conversations with this person. And they're so fucking angry with me. They're so mad at me. And I'm like, I don't understand where your anger is coming from, dude. Like, I can understand, I don't know. I can understand. Yeah, maybe we, shared words back and forth with each other. But like, dude, your hatred for me is on another fucking level. I don't feel that about people that are in my own personal life. Like for me to hate somebody, you have to affect my real life in some way. You know what I'm saying? This person's like, I don't know. They're taking on other people's family. Family. I'm looking at oh shit. They're taking on other people's feelings and emotions, and I just like, I'm like, it has to be either deeper than that, or it's something in yourself. I trigger you in some way that I don't even know about. I don't know why, but for you to fucking carry that much hatred towards me, and we never even fucking met in person, it's a problem. It's a little fucking weird. Welcome, Hartley. Thank you. I can't see which you joined, but thanks. I gotta open up my other chat. Fun fact number 3, take no responsibility for their own feelings. No. I'm not fucking dealing with this shit anymore. I'm over it, dude. Like, I'm not going back and forth. I can't anymore. I just can't do it. Leave me the fuck alone. That's it. I had a black Corey. Because she just doesn't understand. She does not comprehend what the words "leave me alone, don't contact me" mean. She doesn't fucking get it. And fuck her. She's sitting there making excuses for why she fucking showed my information on her channel. That what was her excuse? Oh, I asked her to prove it. Corey, shut the fuck up. First of all, Corey, you have reached out to me to tell me to go fuck myself, to tell me what a piece of shit I am, to insult me, to wish harm on me, to tell me to go fucking, you hope I get hit by a bus. And you know, she thinks because she erased it, it's not there. I have it. But you had to post my information publicly, right? To prove it to me. Bullshit. And anybody that believes it, you're an asshole too, to be honest with you. Because this girl's reached out to me several times without being asked, without being solicited. She has reached out to me a million times. But, you know, when she wants to prove something, she had to prove it to everybody and show all my information. It's like, all right, Corey, really? I don't believe that anybody sent it to her. I still don't believe it. I don't care what she says. She's a fucking liar. I mean, she was lying on, I don't even know whose panel she went on this weekend. She went on like 10 panels. But she was lying. She's like, oh, Makeup Mobster streams me. When the fuck have I ever streamed you, Corey? Never. Never. Strike me if I streamed you. Strike my video that I streamed you in then. Because I've never streamed you. Never once. Have I played your messages? Yeah, I have. But have I streamed your lives? No, never. Never. Okay? And I don't believe her. Why? Because conveniently she threw out the proof that proves that somebody sent it to her, according to her. So that just tells me everything I need to know. Supposedly she doesn't have it anymore. Bullshit, Corey. So you know what? I feel bad for Corey. I pity Corey. I think she's pitiful. I think she's a horrible, pitiful human being. I think her life is sad. I feel sorry for her. I really do. She's a miserable, angry, vicious, vindictive, nasty, mean person. I have nothing for the girl. I feel bad for her. I really do. This is her life, apparently. This is what she spends her time doing. She don't really have much going on. She makes that pretty clear. And, you know, she thinks she's become, and I almost feel bad for her in a way because she's become the mouthpiece for somebody else. And in the process, she's making herself look like a complete fool, a complete asshole. And she's not doing herself any favors. And you know what, Corey, I can tell you from experience, it don't pay. Don't pay to be that person's mouthpiece. But do what you got to do, girl. Do what you got to do. You'll see. You'll see one day. Seems in other communities, it's just as bad as in the drama community. This is worse than anything I've ever dealt with on here. It is. It's worse. This is way worse. Because these people have no boundaries. They don't care. They have no boundaries. They don't give a fuck about how they look. They don't care about what people think about them. And it's, you know, people like that fucking scare me. Because, not scare me, but, you know, it is scary in a sense. Because they got nothing to lose. It's okay. We just need to move on and pray for those in need for real. I believe there are a lot of hurt people on here who are miserable. I need prayers more than anything. I agree with that. Leo wife. You know, hopefully she gets her life together. And I don't know. I mean, like, I just can't imagine being that angry about somebody else's bullshit on YouTube. It's not even her problem. She took it on, and it's just sick. What I saw posted last week, clearly no boundaries at all. No, she didn't care. She didn't care. And I just don't, I'm sorry. And she could fucking, she don't need to prove it to me. I know she's lying about how she received that information, but she pretty much proved it. I'm telling you, COVID-19 has brought the devil in a lot of people. It brought out the devil in a lot of people. 100%. It's funny that people go live preaching that people need to stop giving their opinions about others on here because they put them in danger, and then talk about Laura and you. Yeah, it is funny. I logged off for 2 weeks and was shocked to see the craziness. Oh, it's reached a whole new level. It's reached a whole fucking new level. I know you feel mine's been tainted. Me, to anyone who can't think for themselves, I'm not doing okay. Things are not getting better. Hope it gets better for you. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, art of handmade dolls and stuff. And I do hope things get better for you. You know, people are going through a hard enough time right now. I've said this a million times. This time of year is hard enough for people to deal with. And it's sad enough for people, and, you know, without the added stress. And I just can't believe how serious some of these people take YouTube bullshit. Like, it just blows my fucking mind. Blows my mind. They spent their whole holiday weekend angry and fucking, you know, in chats popping off and being fucking assholes. It's just fucking sad to me. Radha, I agree. I said this on Laura's panel last night. Like, I heard this little clip of Mandy talking about how she is, you know, went through all these traumas on here. And I'm just like, dude, if you consider this trauma, like, and I'm not saying that some of it's not, Snoop, enough. I'm not saying that some of it's not traumatic, but dude, I mean, come on, really? Get off YouTube. If you're fucking traumatized, get the fuck off YouTube. You're not going to fix anything by going up and just rehashing the last 3 years of your life on here. It's just not going to change anything. You can't go back in time and undo things. So it's either you accept them and move forward with your life, or stay stagnant and stay complaining and whining about the same things for the next fucking 5 years. I mean, I don't know what the end game is. I don't know what you want people to fucking do. Traumas of her own doing. Amen. Hey, Ditterbug. She is unstable but addicted to it. Yeah, she is. Because she could just fucking log off, dude. Log off and shut this shit down, and nobody will ever fucking think of you. You know, eventually your name will just go away and you'll be forgotten about. I am traumatized by the amount of brain cells I lose listening to these idiots. Major trauma component only. Yeah. As a sub and lurker, why would I want to be told who I can and can't watch? Ugh. Sorry. I just lost that. I'm new, for fuck's sake. I'll go where I want, please. Nobody should be telling anybody where to go. Anywhere. Go where you want to go. Go where makes you happy. If listening to fucking Mandy makes you happy, you know, more power to you. I don't care. Corey's been doing this for 3 years. Yikes. Yeah, according to some people, I guess this is, you know, this is his thing. She hates everybody, Corey. She doesn't like anybody. There's very few people Corey seems to like. And I don't know why you would even be here and be watching everybody if you hate them so much. Why are you spending your time on negativity, on something negative, watching people that you hate? Like, I don't know. I just don't understand it. I don't watch them. I can't watch their lives. I can't watch their fucking videos. It's crazy. Soldier, it's beyond weird. It's Rod's fault I lost brain cells today. What happened today, Laura? Are people already up? I saw Sarah Dipshit was live, I'm sure. Oh, look at the little baby. Look at Jitterbug's baby. So cute. Oh my God. So cute. So cute. I agree. I go where I want, but I also keep my mouth shut on most topics. Ems, we all run our mouths on occasion. I'm like, I can't do this anymore. I can't do this fucking back and forth. I mean, I don't know what else to do. I've asked people to leave me alone. I don't know where else I could go with that. If you choose not to, that's on you. That's on you. I mean, Corey lost her whole fucking channel. Her whole channel. Like, what? Like, dude, was that worth it? I mean, I don't know. Pretty stupid. You know, she's sitting there going on and on. Oh, you don't care about your kid. And Corey, shut the fuck up. You don't even have a kid. You will never know what it's like to be a mother. And I'm not saying that to be mean. I'm saying it because it's a fucking fact. You don't have kids, dude. You don't know what it's like to be a mother. Period. End of story. So, the fuck out of here. Telling me I don't care about my kid. You know nothing about me as a mother. Snoop! Oh my God, I'm gonna kill this dog today. Dude, you're annoying me. Go outside or do something. Oh, God, go outside. Come on, out. Let's go, out. Here. Walk outside. There you go. Oh, God. Literally, what? Fucking reading today. It's a shitty day. And then you got Diane. Be nice to Snoop. He's old. He drives me nuts. Simply E. I love him, but he drives me nuts. See, he wants to go outside. Now I let him outside. Now he's barking to come back in. I'm gonna like kill him. He doesn't know what he wants. This dog. Oh my God. Christmas is coming. Oh, thank you, Jules. So and then you got Diane and Wendy and Randy. Okay. And they go live and they're like, feel bad for Mandy. And it's like, dude, why? Why are you allowing Mandy to be a victim? Listen, I'm not saying that shit didn't happen to Mandy. Okay. I'm not saying that nothing happened to Mandy. Things happen to her. I understand that, you know, the same things have happened to me. You cannot fucking live on the rest of your life being a victim of these people, because you know what? When you do that, Mandy, you're letting those people win. You know, you're letting them victimize you. You're sitting there whining and complaining about it nonstop. They're just victimizing you over and over and over again. Move on. Move on. You cannot change what happened in the past. You know, keeping all these files and all this record of this, that, and the other thing. Where's it gotten you in the last 3 years? Where? Nowhere. Most of your complaints and most of your bullshit falls on deaf ears. People are sick of hearing it. Okay? You have to move on eventually in your life from things, even traumatic things. Okay? You have to eventually say, you know what? I don't want to think about this anymore. And you just want to move on. If you were seriously traumatized by something, you would move on from it. You would get it out and then you would move the fuck on. You don't drag it on for 3 years, repeating it day in and day out. We were talking about Mandy. I have to go. I cannot deal with mentally ill Mandy. You know, and people saying that she's mentally ill, I don't think people are saying that to insult her. I think they're saying it because they actually believe it and that they actually want to see her get help. You know, and move past these things. Go get therapy, dude. Like you know, you're not gonna, nobody here is qualified to solve your problems, Mandy. I honestly think the whole thing is nuts. Insanity is real. When I tried to speak out respectfully, I was told to watch my back. I wish everyone would just ghost each other. It's all repetitive. I agree, Ditterbug. Yeah, I know. You were told to watch your back and like I was going to do something to your baby. Yeah, I know. Because I don't think people realize that me and you actually like know each other in real life. So maybe people don't realize that. Like we knew each other prior to this bullshit. Snoop, go lay down somewhere, please. You're driving me crazy. Come on, come downstairs. Come on. Oh my God. He's just like barking at me like he doesn't know what to do with himself. Come on, let's go. Down. Down the steps. Oh my God. There's even crazier people just lurking. Those are the ones I worry about the most. You know what, though? I worry more. Yeah, you want to know something? Yeah, those people are scary. But I think it's even more scary when people... I was watching something this morning, okay? It was a chat. Somebody came in the chat, started fighting with everybody in the chat. And I'm watching the whole chat. Everybody's getting distressed by this person. And everybody in the chat is saying, okay, just leave, just move on, just get out of here, just, whatever. And the person isn't seeing that. Instead, they're just staying there and fighting with the two people in the chat. And I'm like, dude, that's embarrassing. Like you're sitting there, like people are telling you to move on. People are telling you to leave because your anger is making everybody feel uncomfortable. And there's no way you don't see that. You see that and you still don't care that you're making people uncomfortable. Like, to me, that's scary. That's scary. Your dog sounds big. He is, Carol. He's a Doberman. He's a big pain in the ass, too. He is. But it's like, people are telling you, move on, dude. Like, just go find something else to do. And you're still going. You're still sitting there fighting with people. And it's like, why don't you realize how you're making people feel uncomfortable? Does that not bother you? That's why I don't go in other chats, man, and sit there and fight with people, because I'm not about to be that person that goes in a chat and starts yelling and fighting with people and making everybody in the chat feel uncomfortable. Like, I don't like doing that. It's fucking weird to me. Yeah, Val, yeah. Some have no self-awareness. 100% no self-awareness. And they take no responsibility for any of their actions. I mean, I just cannot believe I'm watching this whole thing go play out this weekend. And I'm seeing these people and they're just like, they have no awareness of how they've contributed to the situation. I saw like the most absurd excuses being made about why they did this, that, and the other thing. And I'm just like, I can't with this shit anymore. Looking for a German Shepherd puppy who'll be born in February. Ready? Oh, yeah, they're expensive. So are Dobermans. I think everybody's just ready to fucking move on. I was more active in chats, but I see how easy people misconstrue what you say, so I'd rather stay silent. I'm not a fighter and into hurting people. Me neither, Humpty Dumpty. To be honest with you, I don't like hurting people. It makes me not feel good. I don't feel good hurting people. But I see there's people on here that have no problem doing it, and it doesn't even faze them. It doesn't even, there's no remorse, and they just double down instead of just taking ownership of what they're doing. But if we keep letting these people be victims, like Diane and Wendy, enablers, they should just call like Ladies' Night Enablers Night, because that's basically what it is. It's them enabling people like Mandy to continue on being the fucking victim for the rest of her life. And it's sad because, she's never going to move on with her life. I mean, I did hear them telling her to log off and everything at one point, but we know that's not going to happen. It's hate Laura night. Well, that too, Laura. And that too. They got the obsession. I mean, all right, listen, I was mad. All these things happened in this Patreon chat. My house was put in there. My, family was put in there. All right. It was fucking 2 years ago, dude. It was fucking 2 fucking years ago. Move on. I moved on from it. I'm over it, dude. Move the fuck on with that shit. Stop sitting here acting like a goddamn victim. Your information was shared. There's nothing you could do about it. There's nothing you could do about it. It's already out there. And guess what? If more people want to find it, they will. As sad as that is, they will. If you're that fucking scared, get off the internet. If you're that scared, go around, pay some money, and get all your fucking shit taken down off the internet. I mean, you can't stop it from happening. You can't. No matter how careful you are, no matter how private you are. I always use Ems as an example in this, okay? Because Ems came on here. She never shared her first name. She never shared her first name. I bet you nobody in this chat knows what Ems' real first name is besides me, which I never have shared on here, and I never will because she doesn't share it. So it's not my place to share her first name. Just like Full On Drama. Full On Drama does not come on here. She refers to herself as Full On Drama and many other names, but she's never shared her first name here. So it's kind of like that unspoken rule where you just don't share her first name because she doesn't. You know, I would never call Ems. I always call Ems because I'm not going to ever start calling her by her first name because I don't want to accidentally let that out. But, you know, she came on here. She never shared her first name. I felt like she was protected her information. You know, she didn't talk about where she lived, nothing like that in the beginning. And somebody found her information. And I sat there and was like, how? How did somebody find her information? You know, without having her name. I don't know if they used her phone number. I don't really know. But I mean, she was somebody who I know who was very careful when she came on here, and they still found her information. So it doesn't matter how careful you are. It doesn't matter how secretive you are. People are still going to find your information. Wait, Ems' first name isn't Ems? No, it's not. I don't know if she's still in here. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't share her. I would never share her first name. She doesn't share it here. I'm not going to share it for her. It's not my place to do that. It's just not. I know some people know it, but not everybody. And it doesn't matter. I don't need to know her first name. Just like it doesn't matter what Steph looks like. I don't care what Steph looks like. I don't care. Doesn't matter. Why was Steph's name being run? You know, why did it matter if Steph was a catfish or not? Who cares? Do her words and her face have anything to do with each other? No. It doesn't fucking matter. Hold on. What did Em say? They knew where you lived? Oh, hold on. They knew I lived by a lake and knew I had recently bought my house. They matched my kitchen photos. That's crazy though, Em. Do you know how consuming that must have been to just be able like sit there and look through all that shit? And it is scary. People will find your information easily. But you know what? Once you get doxxed like that, I mean, you get desensitized to it, unfortunately. It's almost like you want to put your information out there. This way nobody could use it to hold it over your fucking head. Because that's what these people do, and it's sick. They hold your information over your head. And I had it done to me this weekend. And go ahead. Go ahead. Hold my information over my head. I'm not fucking, you're not going to control me with my own information. Snoop, why the fuck did you go downstairs if you're going to bark to come back upstairs? Dude, go lay down. Come on the bed. On the bed. Let's go. Down. Down. Come on. You're annoying with the barking today. Down. Stop looking at me like I have 5 heads. Down. On the bed, Snoop. Come on. He's just going to stare at me like he doesn't know what I'm saying. Training. Training. Well, I'm so glad we paid for his training. So he could sit there and bark at me. Snoop, lay down, man. God. It's like follow me everywhere. My shadow. I only know how it was done because the person told me later on. Well, it's fucking crazy. It is. But you know what? It's a risk you take coming on a platform like this. And I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying that it fucking happens. And I'll be damned if somebody thinks that they're going to fucking control me with my information and threaten me with my information. It ain't happening. You're not going to fucking hold my information over my head like a fucking weapon. Great live about CW stuff going on. I love to see you debate that supporter of his. Oh, geez. I'm still stuck on this. I'm saying her name is Ems and I'm sticking with it. My dog is 8 and is a cranky old man. Snoop's been a pain in the ass his whole life, though. He's a Velcro dog. He has to be right next to me at all times. I have to keep going. Try to have a good day. And I'm never tell people your dog's real name. That way it can't be. Oh, shit. Called over to steal. Go ahead, take him. Listen, my dog never gets out of my backyard. He's never gotten out of our yard ever since we've lived here. He got out 2 times in his life. Well, he got away from me once, and then he got out because my asshole brother let him out one time when I was at my mom's house. That was fun. That was real fun. Be right back. Gotta make food because my fat ass is starving to death. I would be scared if someone told me who I was after all these years. You know what, Pebbles? I'm not scared anymore. I've accidentally doxed myself a million times, like on here. Like, you're not going to use my kid and hold my kid over my head to try to fucking control me. You're not going to use my fucking name, my address, or any of this shit over my head to try to scare me and control me. It's not happening anymore. I'll fucking give my own information out before that shit happens. I don't care who knows my name. I'd love for them to put my house for sale. Save me the trouble. Yeah, right? Fuck. Could somebody really list somebody else's house, though? I've heard somebody said that happened to them on here, and I'm like, dude, you have to sign contracts and shit. It's not like you just call up a real estate agent and like, here, put my house for sale. I mean, I guess you could pretend you're a real estate agent. I don't know. I don't know. Em's full last name is not Coffee Combos. Nope. Just like my last name isn't really Mobster. It's not. But I just don't know what the end goal is here. I don't know what these people are looking for. Mandy, what's your end game, dude? What do you want? Fucking Corey, what's your end game? What do you want? Diane, Wendy, what's your end game? What do you really want at the end of the day? What are you looking to accomplish at the end of the day? Could we not just fucking ignore each other like grown-ass adults if we don't like each other? Is that really that fucking hard to do? Because, I mean, I could do it. I know I can. I'm with you, Destiny. I like to touch. They want validation. Okay, so what if we validate? What if we validate all of Mandy's pain and all the things that she went through? What next? Where is that going to take her next? They all need a dry day, clear out the fog, and do the right thing. Well, Foxybot, Pebbles. Hey, Foxybot. Pebbles, I think you're right there. I do. I think some people thrive on it. They thrive on chaos. They don't know what to do when things are calm. To get you and Laura off YouTube, that's their end game. All right, but Sharon, that's not happening. I think over the last 3 years, especially in Laura's case, Laura's proven that it doesn't matter what you do to her. She's going to be here. So why are you even bothering to try? If you think she's a horrible fucking person, simple solution, stay the fuck away from her. Stay the fuck away from her. That's it. There's no need to go live about her every day and point out every fucking flaw and everything that you don't like about her and go in every chat and talk shit about her. You're doing that for yourself, your own entertainment, because the people that don't like her, they already don't like her, and they don't need you to convince them of anything. The people that do like her, they're going to like her no matter what. They're going to accept her no matter what. Flaws and all. The people that like her understand that she has flaws and accept those flaws. We all have flaws. Energy is currency spent wisely, homegirl. Not going to happen. Everyone is entitled to be here, even. Exactly, Grave Dodger. You're right. Mandy Bell has a right to be here just as much as anybody else does. She does. But if she can't handle this shit, and I mean, again, she doesn't have to listen to me, but I'm just saying, if she can't handle this shit and it gets her that crazy and that upset, don't you think it's best for her mental health to log off? I mean, if you have to sit there constantly harping on the same fucking things that you've gone through from 2018, I mean, we're going into 2021, dude. It's time to let go of the past a little bit. She just keeps Mandy keeps these tallies with people. She keeps this running tally against people and how they fucked her over. For me, it's, make a mobster, let people think I was Molly Go Hershey. That's all she has on me. So she, every time she's anywhere and my name gets brought up, that's what Mandy has to talk about, because that's how I wronged Mandy. Because everybody here has wronged Mandy in some way, shape, or form. So she has to remind everybody how they wronged her constantly. Oh, you did this, you did that, you let me get the blame for this. It's like, dude, move on, Mandy. Move on. Molly Go Hershey thing is deader than a fucking doornail. Like, you're beating a dead horse to death. Seriously. You beat it to death, reincarnated it, and fucking beat it again. It's enough, Mandy. It's over. Nobody cares about that anymore. Move on. There's other things happening in this world. It's dude, you can't sit there. Stop with this tally of who wronged you, man, and just fucking move on. Any therapist, okay, worth their fucking weight in salt, and I can guarantee this, would tell you that it's not healthy to hold on to that shit for this amount of time and to keep harping on it. Any fucking therapist, except maybe Dana. Dana seems to have a totally fucking different, completely unconventional approach to therapy, but one that I've never seen before. I mean, then again, according to her, she's not here to, do therapy, but sorry, I'm just trying to light my candle. It's fucking later. Plenty of lighter fluid in there. It's just not working for some reason. Come on, you son of a bitch. It works every 10th time you try to light it. Call me the Grinch, but I dislike December. All right, Mad Catter. Everybody has their thing. I dislike November, so I get it. I don't mind December, but I really hate November. That's my least favorite month of the year. That's the month my mom passed away. That's the month that we found out she was sick. That's the month I found out my dad was sick. It's just not a good month for me. I just don't like November. Then, unfortunately, my husband's birthday is in November. See your DM. All right, hold on a second. I gotta open Facebook, Laura. Give me a second. I gotta bring my phone in to get fucking repaired because I can't believe this, man. I'm so angry. I got the iPhone 11. Okay, I bought that not too long ago, and it's having issues now with the battery, where it's draining. I mean, incredibly, not just a little bit fast. I'll have it at 100%, and first of all, it barely charges to 100%. And then about a half hour later, it's down to 10% without me barely even using it. So I don't know what's going on there. But for the amount of money that they fucking charge for the iPhone 11, I'm pretty pissed off. Pretty pissed off about it. Hold on. Let me see this. All right, I have to. Can I share this, Laura? I'm not going to screen share it because I think it's an interesting comment. Don't bring in strangers. That was my mistake. I'm so glad I've missed stuff. Sounds like I am in ignorance bliss. Yeah, you know what, Foxy Bot? Probably better off. This weekend was a total shit show. This past weekend, I couldn't believe it. I was like, these people are going to stop, right? It's Thanksgiving. Nope. Thanksgiving night, they're right back at it. They don't give a fuck. Drama don't stop. Oftentimes, life is stranger than fiction. That is the truth. That is the truth. Honestly, I've only seen clips of MB and almost every creator saying how dangerous she is. Is Mandy dangerous as a person? No. Do I think Mandy would have somebody swat it or some shit? No. But Mandy's dangerous in the sense where she will throw anybody else under the bus to save herself, to save her own ass. And to me, that is kind of a dangerous person. You know, she'll show private screenshots. She's just, I don't know if dangerous is the right word for Mandy. Maybe, trying to think what's a better word. She's a little unpredictable. Maybe that's a better word. Mandy is selfish. Yes, she is. Did they get paid double time over the weekend? No, Rhonda, they don't make money, which is even more fucking mind-boggling because they sit here and do this shit for free. I know. I just want to say thank you for always being so wonderful. Soldier Photos is a good person, good people. She is selfish, Capone. That is the truth. She certainly is. I don't believe her whenever she tries to sit there and have empathy for people. But there's a lot of people like that around here. MB has the potential to snap. Yeah, I agree with that. She does. Yeah, that's just not someone I need to associate with. No, Ash. I would not. I would warn you to stay away from her. You know, there's some people that I saw in her chat that I was just shocked to see in there. Shocked. But you know what? I can't, whatever. It is what it is. People have to go with, you know, what they want to go with. I just don't know how, after all this time, people don't see her for what she is. Like, if you can't, I don't know. I can't help you. I can't help point that out. She has fucked over every single person that she's come in contact on here with. Every single person, even people that she's friends with now, were fucked over by her, swore they'd never talk to her again, and are now friends with her again. I would consider her as dangerous. Reckless. That's a great word, Val. Reckless. She's fucking reckless. That's a great word. She is reckless. She does not think of other people. She does not respect boundaries. The makeup officer said boundaries are the biggest thing. They are, but some people don't have them here. Some people think because they're hiding behind the anonymity of the internet that they don't have to respect other people's boundaries. You know, I mean, I don't even know why. I am no longer giving these people airtime anymore. You know, they're not going to come on my channel. They're not going to be allowed in my chat. That makes me an asshole. You know, then so be it. I don't give a fuck. I'm blocking them out of my chat and I'm just going on with my life. I can't. I have now seen that there is no point, just like I did with Diane. You know, I had to even tell Laura yesterday because I know Laura was in the chat and she was trying to talk to them. There is no talking to them. At a certain point in time, you have to just say to yourself, you know what? This isn't worth my time. And do I really care what these people think anyway? Do I really fucking care what they think or what they say? No, I don't. They're not worth talking to. They don't want to resolve things. They don't want to fix things. They can't ignore you. It is what it is. You know I learned my lesson with Diane a long time ago, not to even bother, you know, going on her channel or going on in her chat and trying to fucking reason with her, because all she's going to do is dance around the issue and try to, you know, deflect and project. And who needs that? I don't need that. I don't need to get myself aggravated. Diane will never own anything that she's done. She'll never own anything that she's done. Just like she can't own that they have this whole thing about looking people up and how disgusting it is. And then a video is put out on Laura's channel how Diane was looking up Steph and Diane makes an excuse for it. Diane makes an excuse for it when her own words are in the fucking video. They're in the video. You don't even need to make an excuse, Diane. Your words are there. But you see, a lot of people on here, and I hate to say this, and I'm not talking to you guys in this chat, but there's a lot of people in here that are fucking lazy and they don't bother to do their own research and their own homework. You know, they don't go to see for themselves. So they just take what Diane and Wendy say at face value, and they don't go and try to see, okay, is this really what happened? Is this really how this went down? This community needs a good mediator. You know what, Rhonda? It does, but it also needs people who are willing to be mediated, because a lot of these people, they're not willing to solve problems. They just want to keep the fucking fight going, and they prove it time and time again. Well, I'm fucking done taking the bait. I really am. Done taking the bait. I took it too many times against my better judgment. I saw that I was being fucking baited into a situation, and I still took the bait. I'm done doing that. I can't anymore. There's no more of me falling for that shit. Make videos about me. Give your fucking opinion. I don't care anymore. I don't give a shit what these people have to say. Because again, look where it's coming from. That's all I need to know. They're lazy about it. One person will run in chat and say something, and suddenly it becomes a fact without investigation. Yeah, Soldier, I saw that happening all weekend. Things such as Laura's a CPS caller. What? Dude, I saw Laura's Patreon chats, man. I saw a pretty good portion of those chats. Most of the fucking... Listen, if I thought that she was the person responsible for all the bullshit that went on in there, I wouldn't even be talking to her. The reason that I talked to her is because those Patreon chats actually proved to me that Laura wasn't even involved in most of that shit. Most of the people that were doing all the dirty shit are no longer in her Patreon anymore. Most of the people that were sharing other people's information in there, they're not even in there anymore. So I wouldn't be talking to her if I felt like she was a danger to me or a danger to other people. Well, thank you, Steve. It's amazing how toxic behavior has the other person questioning themselves. Well, that's what it's designed to do, Grave Dodger. You know who you are anyhow. I have to say I appreciate you so much. Oh, thank you, Mandy. Harvest was amazing. I wish I could share. What you got there? You done with your harvest, girl? I'm glad you snuck in there. It helped you see Laura's innocence then. No, Capone, I wasn't in there. When I went into Laura's Patreon, there was really not much going on. I only stayed in there for a really short amount of time. I believe it was like 3 weeks. And there wasn't much going on in there. The Patreon chats, I was able to see them because they were shared with me, you know, from other people that were, I guess, had access to them. So I was able to see them, and I saw when my information was shared and whatever. And, you know, was I pissed when I first saw it? Absolutely, you know. But then when I really sat down and I read everything and I made sense of it, you know, it wasn't being put in there for malicious reasons. Laura was really putting it in there to try to clear her own name because they were trying to contact my police department, you know, so that she was getting accused of swatting people. I mean, I'm sorry. I think I'd do the same thing if I was in her position. You know, I'd want to clear my name if I was being accused of that shit. So, especially at that time. That is a good idea, but most of them don't even seem tiny bit altruistic. I tune into these drama channels strictly for entertainment value. Do I believe everything I hear? Absolutely not. Yeah, a lot of it's bullshit. I say you and Laura just do you. If people from the other side want to support you, they will. If not, you will see true colors from that side after what has transpired the last few days. That's how I feel, Mercedes girl, at this point. I don't care. You know, I don't care. If you're with me, fine. If you're not, fine. It just doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't. People sharing shit crazy. They do it with you, then they'll do it to you. Grave Dodger, it's a great point. Great point. You know, people like Mandy and company, you know, sharing personal, private conversations and shit, they're going to do it to you when you guys fall out. So just keep that in mind. Moving forward, no more entertaining a-holes that want to come and disrupt streams where drama is not even being discussed. I agree 100%, Soldier. That's it. I'm over it. I'm done. Rhonda, are you the same Rhonda who was friends with Mrs. D? Share the screenshot I sent you. Hold on a second. Laura, the last one, or did you send another one? Hold on. Okay. All right. Hold on, Laura, because I got to download it. Give me a second here. Let me just pull this out. Make sure I'm not fucking doxing myself. You know, at this point, I don't even know if that fucking matters anymore, but how come this little... All right, there we go. Share screen. All right, I don't even want to call this person out because I used to really, really like this person, but I do think her comment's interesting. Says, whenever a creator targets subs or other people's opinions and or comments and tries to shame the sub, that to me shows the creator with the problem feels threatened by the comment or opinions. And that's interesting coming, well, not from her necessarily, but I hate this whole like creator subs thing, because at the end of the day, we're all the same, dude, right? We're all people. So, you know, if a subscriber has an opinion and a creator decides to address it, it's just like addressing anybody else's opinion. I mean, I don't understand. Some subscribers, you know, seem to think that they're protected because they're in the chat and they're subscribers. But it's like, listen, if you're coming on my channel and leaving a negative opinion about me, I don't have to fucking, or saying some bullshit about me, I'm going to defend myself. It doesn't mean that I'm threatened by you. It just means that I'm going to defend myself if you're lying or saying some bullshit that I don't think is true, just like I would with anybody. I mean, why don't we have a right to defend ourselves? Because we're creators? And I mean, that goes both ways, you know? That comment was directed at me when they are the biggest supporters of the very people who do this. Well, yeah, Tracy does it. I've seen Tracy go after people in her chats. I mean, argue with people in her chats. We all do it. I'm there worse than kids some days. My dog is 13 acting today like a teenager. Yeah, mine too, Rainey. Exactly. It's one-on-one respect, creators and subs. I mean, we're supposed to be, we're equals here, you know, without the subscribers, okay, we don't have channels, and vice versa. Everyone has a right to defend themselves. Exactly, Leo wife. So I don't necessarily think that the person feels threatened because somebody's leaving an opinion. I mean, that's a little ridiculous to say that. So if it's another creator, do they feel threatened by that other creator? So when Diane is bugging out in her chat, does that apply to Diane? When Diane's like, you know, reading Steph's comments, is Diane threatened by Steph in some way? Because I've noticed Diane does that. She'll pick one person's comments and she'll keep watching for that person's comments, and she'll keep reading that person's comments over and over just so she can argue with them. She used to do it to me. Why can't everyone be their own moms? It's a good question. But yeah, I mean, because I'm not just a creator, I'm also a subscriber in this community, you know. So when I'm in a chat, I'm just a subscriber. I'm not a creator anymore. I'm a subscriber. I'm on the same level as everybody else in a chat, you know. So I don't see how there's this difference between subscriber creator. Again, that's another bullshit thing that Diane and Wendy, you know, set up, precedents that they set up. Mandy Waller, I agree. Steph is hot. I think they're just a little jealous. Don't be an asshole. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Maybe if there wasn't so much BS that goes on where people would go live on their channels, people are afraid to do it, including me. I agree 100%. Everybody here has a right to have a channel. Every single person here has a right to have their own channel. Wendy is a W anchor. What does that mean? Everybody here could fire a fucking live up. Oh, yeah, they always go after Jonice, 100. And Hummingbird. I've seen them go after Hummingbird several times because she's opinionated. And you, Capone, too. How's that? They go after Capone, too. I hear Capone's name mentioned all the time. You know, everybody here has a right to start a channel. You know, when you sign up, before you are even allowed to comment on a chat, you have to have a channel, okay? Now, whether you post videos to that channel or not, you know, that's up to you. But everybody here, when they sign up and they subscribe, they have to have a channel. So anybody here could do what we do. They could go live and have their own opinion on their own channels. Some people just choose not to do that. Just because they're in a chat, it doesn't make their opinion any less important. I don't like creators shaming subs for going into chats of other creators they don't like. That shows me who is threatened. It's like their subs and friends are theirs and nobody else's. Well, Shannon doing that was Wendy this weekend, telling her friends, I don't want you anywhere near me if you go into Laura's the biggest doxer in the community. Really, Wendy? Why don't you fucking prove that? Prove that. Prove that. Show me that Laura's doxed more people than Mandy, more people than Brian. Show me. Please. MMW anchor is Wendy. I'm talking code. Oh, Wendy is a wanker. Yes, she is a wanker. That is true. I agree. And hairstylist gal, that's totally okay too. But it doesn't mean that your opinion isn't as important as everybody else's. So if subs want to be heard, okay, because according to this logic here, if subs want to be heard, right, they have a voice too. So you're kind of making subs seem like less people by saying this, you know, that they're threatened. They want to be heard too. They have their own opinions. So when a creator acknowledges those opinions, that's what the subscriber was trying to do, no? Trying to get the creator's attention. So how is it that they're threatened? I don't understand that. It is because they go hard for Laura. It used to be Tracy and Tawanda everyone talked about. Whoever is outspoken and take up for Laura gets talked about. That is a fact. I agree with that 100%. Leo's got Leo wife 100%. If you speak out, yeah. Wendy mentioned her man. Wendy ain't got no fucking man. Get out of here. Life perplexed. They are so threatened of you. They're so worried about Ash and Hello Starlight being friends with you. So pathetic. Shannon, I agree 100% with that. I agree 100%. They got very, very threatened that people were trying to make fucking peace and just move on. They were threatened. They don't want to lose their top people, because if they lose those people and validate Laura, that's going to make them look like assholes. They can't do it. I see them do it last night. But because I have a lot of self-awareness, I also see some of these characteristics in myself, unfortunately. I have to be dead honest when it comes to Wendy. I never cared for her. I was, you know, there's times where, and even now, you know, Wendy will say things and I could agree with what she's saying, you know, sometimes, very rarely, but no, she makes, you know, she can make good points sometimes, but at the end of the day, I just don't, her personality from the very first time we met her, you know, she acted as if she was above us. And I just didn't, it's just not she's not my type of person. She's just not my type of people. I don't know. She seemed she just, you know, it was Wendy seemed like to me, like Diane's very outgoing. And when Diane met us, you know, Diane in Diane's head, and I think this is a good trait of hers, you know, the more the merrier. Diane's very outgoing. She tries to make friends everywhere she goes. And she did welcome, you know, us into her chats and vice versa. We welcomed her. When we finally met Wendy was very standoffish with us. You know, she seemed, and a lot of those people in Diane's chats were her, and some of her mods too. You know, Amber K, talking to you, girl. You know, they seemed like they weren't comfortable with new people coming in their, you know, circle, basically. But our first encounter with Wendy on Diane's channel was Wendy, because Laura we were talking about Jeffree Star, and Laura called him a transvestite, I believe. And Wendy had to make a big fucking deal about it. You know, Mrs. fucking political correctness over there. Had to make a big fucking deal about it. And I've heard Wendy say some things that are not politically correct too, in my opinion. You know, we all do. We all can. We're all capable. But I saw fucking, I don't know. Let me take this comment off the screen. She was very rude about it. You know, she's like, you don't say that word. It's offensive and blah, 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 blah. And Laura didn't know. You know, not everybody knows. Not everybody's like in the LGBTQ community and knows what the proper words are to say. I know I don't. You know, I'm learning, but I don't know what's right and what's wrong and what's, you know, acceptable and not acceptable at this point in time. 10 years ago, things were a lot different. 20 years ago, things were even more different, you know? So I don't know. I don't keep up with it because I'm not in that community and I don't know what's right and what's wrong. But she was so rude about it to Laura. And I don't know. I just always got that feeling, Wendy, she never really wanted to like try to get to know us. You know, and you just tell somebody doesn't like you and they're just being nice to you because, you know, and it was fine. I mean, I was nice to her out of respect for Diane, and she was nice to me, or somewhat nice to me out of respect for Diane. But, you know, once I really saw who she was, it was nice to not have to fucking not kiss her ass, but we are taking our community back from Diane and Wendy. They could go back where they came from. Well, you know what, Laura, I'm with you. I mean, they keep talking about like how they don't want us part of their community. Diane, I haven't been part of your fucking community since January of 2020 of this year. So we're almost a year out, Diane, that I haven't been part of your community, like at all. I'm not part of your community. You keep wanting me to be a part of your community because you keep fucking talking about me, but I'm not part of your community. And I left on my own. I walked away from your fucking chat. I told you to take my fucking wrench, Diane. So let's go back a year ago. I'm the one. It's like Diane wants everybody to believe that she's the one who broke up, who dumped me. No, Diane, I fucking dumped your ass, dude. I fucking walked away from you. I told you to take my fucking wrench because I didn't want anything to do with you anymore. You know, I didn't want any affiliation or association with your fucking channel anymore and your hypocrisy. So she could walk around and act like, you know, oh, we're going to exile them from the community. Dude, we fucking exiled ourselves. I walked away from your community myself, Diane, by myself, without anybody else with me. I walked away on my own fucking accord. I said, take my fucking wrench, and I left. And that was it. And I never fucking turned back. I remember watching you ask her to take a wrench. Michelle, I emailed her and told her, take my wrench, because I was being treated unfairly in her chat because, you know, she had fucking Marissa up there going off. And I can't tell you how many times Diane did that. You know, Marissa's sitting there running her fucking mouth about me. And Diane's not even defending me as my friend. She's just sitting there letting her fucking lie about me. And she was saying shit about Laura. I stood up for fucking Laura in her chat because she was saying how Laura's disgusting and does this and that. And I'm like, I forget exactly what she said, but I repeated something back to her. And then all the mods in the chat start, oh, you know, you shouldn't say that. Meanwhile, they talk as nasty as they want, all of her mods. I've seen them all say some pretty fucking nasty shit, you know, I mean, all of them to people while holding a wrench on her channel. And I was like, dude, fuck this. I don't need to be censored in your chat because I have a wrench. Like I have my own channel. You know, if I want to fucking say something, I'll say it on my own channel. I need to fucking be, I don't represent you, Diane. I represent Makeup Mobster, not Diane's channel. So if you don't like the way I fucking talk, take my wrench and then you don't have to fucking worry about it anymore. Have a nice day. Have a nice day. No, they're not the fucking moral authority. You know what it was? Okay, when this community was together and Diane was trying, you know, looking back, Diane tried to be the fucking hero of the community all the time. We went on Laura's panel that time. That was the day Marianne came up, not Marianne Hello Starlight, the other Marianne that used to be a mod here, who no longer is. She came up and was talking about how she felt scammed by the life coach. You know, she felt like she was being scammed and she got ripped off and everything. And Diane jumps in there, okay, start making all these fucking promises, which I was like, if you ever go back to that live, I was very quiet during that live because I don't like making promises to people if I don't know I could keep them. So Diane was promising that she was going to get her money back and all this shit. Why she got herself involved in that way, I don't know, because to be honest with you, and I'll stand by Marianne on this one, Marianne was never asking for her money back. That's not why she came up on the panel. She came up on the panel to warn other people, you know, just to be careful. That's all. She wasn't looking for her money back or anything like that. But Diane volunteered, you know, to give her money, get her money back for her. So Diane was trying to jump in and do all these heroic things and resolve everybody's fucking problems. But at that time, the community was manageable. You know, there wasn't that much fucking crazy shit going on. Now, here we are, you know, a year later, the amount of creators in our community has doubled, if not tripled. And, you know, there's people here now that are non-manageable, that are unhinged, you know. But I feel like, you know, at that time, a lot of people respected Diane. And, you know, some of those people still do respect her. And a lot of those people, like such as myself, lost respect for her because she showed her true colors. You know, Diane's only in it for Diane. That's it. Diane's about Diane, first and foremost. Wendy feeding for concern for people can be figured out by a 3-year-old. I know, CK. It's so phony. It's so fucking phony. We're so sorry. She's so phony. It's fake as fuck. Fake as fuck. Wendy's a control freak. It's pretty obvious. I've never broken a promise either. Makeup Mobster, never, not once. Well, you know what, Alexandra? I can't say I've never broken a promise, but I try not to, you know, something like that. I would never promise to somebody because I don't know, you know, you're depending on somebody else in the situation and how they're going to react. I would never promise. But she did get Marianne's money back, but Marianne ended up, she accidentally hit the button and refunded the money back to her. So, and then after that, Diane gave up. She was like, well, you're on your fucking own. You know, Diane made herself look good by trying. That's all she needed. And then that was it. Did she really care about Marianne? No, I don't think she did. You know, she was like, well, it's not my problem anymore. Because she had more to gain from being friends with, you know, the life coach than she had being friends with Marianne. So she had more to gain. Just over 2 years, I joined this community. That amount of time, I know where to go and who to trust. Steve, you've been in this community for 2 years? Really? I didn't know that. I look at y'all's main or interweb friends that come on to listen to what y'all have to say because I care and I'm interested. I don't consider drama comment, in my opinion. Holy shit, Destiny. How'd you do that? Fake as fuck. It's upside down, though. Yeah, she is fucking fake as fuck. A lot of them are. Still have some shopping to do. Yeah, I have tons of shopping to do. Oh, shit. I don't believe their narrative. My eyes contradict their narrative. I mean, I don't know. I've been here for over 2 years too. I just chose to be silent until 2020. I can never imagine sitting back silently. Well, no, yes, I can, because I've kind of been a lurker for a while now myself. I don't really go into chats. You know, sometimes it's like, sometimes you don't want to go into chats because, you know, you go in and it's either everybody's like saying hi. So you're like, you know, you can't like chat about what's going on. Or, and I mean, I don't mind people saying hi to me, but life coach, my LC is totally different. I use John Paul. You would never see him on here saying stuff to other life coach says. Well, yeah, Mandy, she's obviously fucking not a very good life coach. What was I gonna say? I mean, I lurk because, you know, there's a lot of chats I just don't want to go in. It's just how it is. I hardly go in any chats. Yep, ask Laura. She knows me well. Oh, okay, Steve. I don't know where Laura went. Yeah, I'll never catch him sharing info. I don't know how anybody takes that person seriously, Mandy. I really don't. I just don't. But hey, to each their own. You know, some people found, you know, comfort in her. I don't know. It is what it is. But people sit there and take that. What's that, Shanna? But yeah, I've become more of a lurker in more recent times. Fuck. Ugh, the wind is blowing all my fucking Christmas shit over. Fuck. God damn it with this rain. People sit and hate that. I'm over it, man. I don't, you know, I've been staying out of chats. You go in chats, you either end up getting fucking attacked or fighting with people. And I'm not looking to do that. I'm just not. So I stay out of most of the chats. And trust me, there's times where I'm like sitting there. I feel like I have to sit on my hands because I really want to say something. But I'm like, why? It's not even worth it. Why even say anything to this person? It's not even fucking worth it. I'm never going to get through to them. And it's not going to help me. So at the end of the day, what's the purpose? What's the point? You know, just go about my business. Anyway, all right, guys. I think I'm going to end this. My freaking thing's dying here. I got to get on with my day. But I just wanted to pop in and say hi and just, you know, see how everybody was doing. Yeah, I got some things I got to do today. I put my tree up last night, so I'm going to try cleaning that mess up. Corey also claims to be a life coach. You're right, Laura. Yeah. So I'm going to sign off, finish up, and when I get all my Christmas stuff out, we'll do a grand tour. So anyway, hope you guys have a good day. Thank you for hanging out, and I'll see you guys sometime this week. I'll be back. Bye-bye.